Me? Fuck me? What? Fuck me? What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? What did I do?
That's to all the people that said I'm a piece of shit, that they're going to come death threaten me, that I don't know what they're talking about. And I have an important announcement.
I was going to co-host you in there.
Go for it.
Anyway, so before we get into the game, it is a very exciting announcement, and I'm glad you interrupted the broadcast for that too, because it is very worthy of it. Our very own Colby is the linebackers coach for his alma mater over at his high school. He is a linebackers coach. It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, you.
It's they're very lucky, and I just want to say this. Colby, when people will just take an easy path, Colby finds the hardest path to get to where he's going because he knows he'll learn, he'll grow, and he really is dedicated to his work in football. The guy really knows his shit. Mark Slareth, who's, his player, Cross, wasn't perfect, but remember, this guy's a rookie. He took out your Denver Broncos, Gregory, on the offensive line part. Now, he did get, at the end, bested by Chubb. Another guy, toxic fans want to run out. They couldn't let the guy try to heal. But before we get into all that, I'm just gonna say congratulations on your coaching job. You are a coach, and they are very, very lucky to have you. I'm just gonna say that. The work, the knowledge, your age, it's incredible, absolutely incredible, and it should be a no-brainer to hire you. I actually think but you're going to work up, and that's what you want to do, and you like working with these kids. It's really important to you, and I think that's great.
Yeah, and to all my
congratulations.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you for giving me this platform. I'm not going anywhere, but I won't be as frequently doing film as I would be doing on my channel, but I still will be doing film. And to all my doubters, you can all go fuck yourself. And that's what this is for. You can all go fuck yourself.
I don't ever take these people serious. So
well, they have death threatened me. They have said I don't know my shit. All right, when you become a coach,
you got to consider the source.
When you become a coach and when you get into the ranks, give me a fucking call, because you all can fuck yourself.
But you got to consider the source. I got this guy coming to me. Well, you got to shut your channel down. I don't understand it. But here's my take to this guy is like,
you can go fuck.
How about this? If you're gonna bet me, wait a minute, it's my turn. It's my turn. You just flipped everybody off, so that's my turn now. If you're gonna bet me, that you make it a bet that's worthwhile. How about this? You keep your channel up, but instead of talking about yourself, keep your channel up and start criticizing constructively where it goes. We don't do this because we hate the Broncos. And I'm going to get into the negative stuff, but I got a lot of positive stuff I really want to get into, because I am so done with the negative stuff. And it almost like if the Broncos came out and laid an egg, I think that would have been it. I may have just walked away at that point and say it's useless. But anyway, Denver Broncos Mile High View, no commercials, no bullshit, and we ain't going anywhere. I do want to toot our horn a bit. We, for 6 months, were told how stupid we are, how wrong we are, how you'll see, and this, that, and the other thing, and take your channel down. And we stood tall because we knew what we were looking at. Let me ask you this. I got a question. I need you to answer these questions, Colby. Who called this? No, we hadn't seen anything from we haven't. No, there's 3 people. I'm going to say there's 3 people that got this. I nailed it. I'm not going to get into that. Just there's 3 people. But I'm going to say who didn't get it. That's what's more important. Who didn't get this? Let me ask you, did Las Vegas get this? No. Did the national talking fucking heads that just want to just roll, ooh, it's guess what? It's a quarterback. We can make money. Just hype, 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 hype. Did they get this game right?
No.
No. Did the 8 turd polishing channels of nonstop bullshit, did they get this game right?
No.
3 people got this game right. 3. You, right there, Colby's one of them. The other guy is Rich Eisen. He got it right. He's on the national. He got it right. I said, I'm just an old guy that doesn't know anything. Just remember that. I don't know anything.
Yeah, take your channel down because,
Take your channel down. You don't know anything. Ha, ha, ha. Like I said to that guy, I just want to say it again. I want you to keep your channel up, but I want you to get your head out of your fucking ass and learn a little bit about football. It's not about you, buddy, talking about yourself and, oh, look at me. Look at me. I got my Bronco. Look at me. I'm okay. Okay. So keep your channel up, but be constructive criticism. Constructive criticism. That's my what I would wish. So anyway, right now there's a lot of negativity. Right now, what did I say in my Russell Wilson? I did a solo video.
Hmm?
Who's going to be the number 1 person, the first on the chalking block?
Hackett.
Hackett. So again, I say toxic fans, and the reason I say toxic is you don't want to go through the process. You want to tell me about a process, but you actually don't want to go through the process. I have to apologize to John Elway. You didn't see this coming. See? I didn't tell him about this. I have to apologize to John Elway, and this is my middle finger to the toxic fans. I have to apologize to John Elway because I didn't want the guy from Dallas, but I was railing about Hackett. That John Elway was working behind the scenes to get Hackett, and you know what? Don't listen to the toxic fans. Give Hackett a chance. Give Hackett a chance. Okay? Give Hackett a chance. He's on to something. I'm not worried about the red zone woes. I know the Broncos have a history of red zone woes. But I think this coach actually, at least offensively, gets it.
Mm-hmm.
He did exactly what we said needed to be done.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly how it should be done.
Mm-hmm.
There were some gaffes. That was the thing offensively. There were some gaffes. They didn't try to just bombs. John Elway, Shermer. The Shermer shit is out the door. Thank God for that. Shermer shit is out the door. God, that was just so frustrating. But I have to apologize to John Elway. Thank you for Hackett. That's a good start. That's at least a start. You're screwed defensively, Denver. Chubb, Chubb, fine. Y'all wanted. There's a lot of those same toxic fans who want to run Chubb out.
Mm-hmm.
Surtain was getting abused out there in the way we said he's not. They were kind of using him as in that slot area, which that's not where he's. Am I wrong that they kind of had him in that area?
Who?
But they'd like. I guess the way to go after him is to do the whip routes and stuff. But anyway, defensively, this team is gonna. You got to face Kansas City. You got to face the Raiders. You got to face
Chargers.
The Chargers, just for starters. That rhymed. You got to face the Chargers for starters, okay? And they have offense weapons. All of them do. All of them do. And so did Seattle. And Seattle's a good red zone team. So don't be too bent out of shape. And also, it's the first game. There's the rust knocking off. So I want to talk about some positives quick. I just want to say the way the offensive line was being schematically ran, I was very pleased with that in the pass blocking. Yes, there was some abuse going on. I saw it. I think there could be some improvements down the road that even with this blowout the budget, that you could do. I like the fact they were mixing it up with Williams. We can get into Gordon, and we were the people that didn't want Gordon. Took a lot of crap from people about that. I think we could have got this done with Mike Boone. Not everybody was on with Gordon either, but there's people that weren't. But we definitely didn't want that. But from an offensive point of view, granted they had almost 500 yards. I love the fact that Wilson, the energy that they talked about, this energy and this attitude. I love their attitude. That we want to like stab you in the heart attitude. I just think they need some player personnel help down the road. But anyway, defense, that's a whole nother can of worms right there. That's the bad news. So I ranted, I raved. Go ahead and tell me what you want to get into. I was kind of all over the place.
No, you weren't all over the place. You hit every nail on the head that needed to be hit. I apologize for starting it off like that, but when my ultimate downfall has been worrying a bit too much about these fans, and I've been through so much hell over these past couple of years, and I have been so grateful of working with a guy that knows his shit too. The credit shouldn't be all on me. He is the man that calms me down when I get into my mode. You guys don't realize that. You think I act like this around behind the scenes? No. But you know what? I got so much shit from people saying that all this bullshit about me and about my partner and how we don't know football, how we don't watch the film, how we cherry pick things. You know what? At the end of the day, this was a very entertaining game. And I'm
Absolutely. Loved it.
I'm very happy. And I'm going to start off with positive because I don't want to start off with negative because I know certain platforms out there are going to fucking spin it. So I'm not going to start it off. I'm not going to give them the opportunity of doing that. So I'm going to start off with the positives. The positive is Nathaniel Hackett knows his shit. And you know what?
Yes. Yeah, I'm very impressed. Very happy.
As of right now, I will eat my crow on Nathaniel Hackett because I thought coming into this particular type of organization and system, he wouldn't be doing the things that me and you have been getting on our hands and knees and saying, hey, this is what you need to do. I loved how he used the offensive line in a schematic way in the pass blocking phase.
I like the running game too.
Yeah.
Work in progress, but I like the direction.
Yeah, yes. I loved how they used Jerry Jeudy too. And here's what. This is what I loved how they used Jerry Jeudy. They didn't do like a Pat Shurmur thing where they stuck him on one side of the field. They moved him around and used his ability to, like, let me just say, his ability to use drag routes with him. I'm getting the ball on him when he's moving. Don't have him just sit there and catch the ball because you saw that when he dropped the football on a crucial down play. He dropped the football. That's the Jerry Jeudy that we've known for the past 2.5, 3 years. But I really loved how they used him in space. I was really pleased by that. Javonte Williams, I'm continuing to eat crow on him. He is very, very impressive. This guy is so fucking special of a running back that it bothers me that you put Melvin Gordon in on the goal line. And I'm gonna say this, and this is me going back to the fans and Cecil Lammey from last year. If you're gonna say that Melvin Gordon was a fumble on his part, you have to blame Russell Wilson because people were saying Drew Lock handed the ball off wrong, and that's why Melvin Gordon fumbled.
It wasn't just Drew Lock. Wait. It wasn't. They said the same about Teddy Bridgewater when Gordon fumbled the football.
I know that. But
so those same people now have to blame Russell Wilson. Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't want to hear any excuses for it. I don't want to hear any excuses. I don't want to hear any excuses from these people. You should have played the starters in the preseason. That's what I saw. You think the offense was good tonight. There are little things that the average fan isn't going to look at. Me and you look at things in a more detail-oriented way. There were things that made absolutely no sense, where you have Jerry Jeudy do a crackback block when he's not known to be a blocker, KJ Hamler using him as a blocker, and he gets absolutely leveled by the corner.
That's Shurmur stuff.
That
Shurmur stuff.
stuff. And again, let me just say this. This is why I was pounding the table for the Broncos to get a few reps in the preseason because, again, offensively, they weren't hitting on all cylinders. Let me just say that. There were plays that were left on the field from the Denver Broncos. Same with Seattle.
Yep.
But the things I loved out of the Denver Broncos was their offense. Their offense, it looked like the Kyle Shanahan offense with the San Francisco 49ers. I'm very pleased. And John Elway, good job, man. Good. I got to give you credit where credit is due.
Yep.
I'm not,
yeah, I don't. We know who the guy. Yeah, we know.
Credit where credit is due.
Absolutely. Now we're an equal opportunity. I mean, if you're doing, that's just the thing. When you're doing good, you'll get our backs all the way. But you got to do good. We're not going to be clowns and just say bullshit up here. One thing I was a little disappointed in, I would have liked to have saw KJ Hamler more.
Absolutely.
That I would have liked to see more. Maybe a little less of Judy. I understand you got to get Judy kind of going. Also, hold on. I'm a little skeptical of Judy too because.
Oh, of course.
Now that touchdown pass, let me tell you what, that on his part was a thing of beauty. Wilson should have had him more in stride.
He should have had him leading more instead of.
And he was and he was ready for that. He was ready.
Troy
Aikman did a fantastic job.
Troy Aikman did say that on the national broadcast, so we're not spewing bullshit on that. So for the people that are going to spin that shit, go watch the game because Troy Aikman said that was an underthrown ball. If he led Jerry Jeudy on that play, it would have been a better play. But I got to give credit. Jerry Jeudy had an excellent play on that ball.
Yeah, I want to say something too. Is that what makes us different as a channel? You're just going to hear Russell Wilson, Hackett, Russell Wilson, Hackett. We're going to tell you about all the players, how everybody worked together. I mean, that's what we do here. We look at the whole thing, the whole picture, and we'll look at the picture. That's why we say, well, they got to do this, they got to do that, and
yeah, we weren't like these fucking other people in the national media and these idiots out there that were saying that this was going to be a blowout game for Denver. We knew it wasn't going to be.
No.
So.
No, I know that sentiment that you have. I mean, I told you, all I could do is just wait.
Exactly. And
you got to be patient. I know. I hear the talk. I hear it. Yep. Just wait. I hear it. You got to tune it off, dude. You just got like I don't even watch news. I look and see what's going on, and okay, you're trying to tell me this, but what's really going on. Okay.
You're right.
So that's why we look at film. So because that tells that by looking at film, you click all that noise off. Let's see what you got. So a lot of positives in I wanted to start off with that.
Offensively.
Defensively. Whew,
oh my God.
Ooh, man.
I'll let you lead off.
It's time to knock off the fifth best crap bullshit. And Fangio, you guys are even railing on him.
James Merrillat, where are you?
Yeah, where are you, James Merrillat? Exactly. Fangio's defense in Chicago that he was allowed to build, it looks good. It still looks really good. He wasn't allowed. That's my argument with John Elway. He wasn't allowed to get the players that he wanted. Now, this is the problem. Here, let's get into the crux of this. This is going to be, in my opinion, a muddling in the middle team because I think this defense can get exploited. Just like we said, we looked at it. None of the moves made any sense. They got exploited exactly where we said they were going to get exploited. There was the quarterback for the most part until the fourth quarter. Give the Broncos, the problem is that the offense wasn't on the field enough for Seattle. So Denver's defense was starting to get a little bit of gas back, and they were getting a little gassed on the Seattle side towards the end of the game. And I didn't like the play calling. I think Seattle could have done a lot better play calling and just clinched the game outright. But it's not my problem. That's their problem. So defensively, You're going to face Kansas City. That's the whole nother ball game with that defense. The Chargers with that, or excuse me, with that offense on Kansas City, that offense on the Chargers, that offense with the Raiders. Then I think by that time Matt Ryan should have some with that offensive line. Should who else? Maybe San Francisco will have it figured out. I mean, all they'll do is look at tape. That's all I said. That's what we said. All they have to do is look at tape. They can see if Seattle exposed this defense. I just let you know that. It's going to be long for this. It's going to be long and hard. There were some bright spots. DJ Jones was the guy we wanted. We wanted more of that, but
I got so much shit for that.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I just know that that was the best thing we liked. Gregory.
Oh my
Let's
God.
Talk about Gregory and Mark Schlereth. I want to address this to you, Mark Schlereth. You go running your mouth talking about Cross. The national media was raving about him. Yes, he got schooled by Chubb at the end, but for more than 3/4 of that game, he took out the Broncos' $70 million guy, Gregory. Took him out. He's a rookie. And he's just a rookie now, Schlereth. Saying that he didn't look.
Time out.
That's
the other right tackle, the rookie, Abraham Lucas.
Abraham Lucas. He looked damn good. Lucas looked really good. They're rookies, and they're boring. So maybe there's hope. Maybe there's hope with Hackett maybe getting offensive line pieces. But this is the problem. Denver, they put the cart in front of the horse. They didn't have the defense set. They thought they ran their mouth and didn't. Gregory made one play, and it was really a gaffe on Metcalf's part. You got this receiver holding this ball like this. That's just eye candy for a defender. That's easy. If he didn't do that, you'd have to fire Gregory. Metcalf that was a boneheaded. Metcalf. You just to let you know, Metcalf. That's the secret. Got to tuck. Can't be pulling the Deion Sanders weird thing. Go ahead.
Well, let me just say this: this defense is going to be schooled this year. You saw the middle? Did you see the middle of the defense?
War and Peace.
I mean, Justin Simmons again on his side of the field.
Oh man! They're people, man. We can show you some Justin Simmons fuck up clips, man.
Dude, I don't want to hear that touchdown was Kareem Jackson's fault, because what does Justin Simmons do the best? He always comes down and hides. And then what happened? The tight end ran right past his ass.
Oh, it was in his area that he's supposed to cover.
Fucking area. Okay.
Yeah, he just said, "No, Justin Simmons, just throw the ball right here."
So I watch film. You know what? I am. You're absolutely right. I got to stop worrying about these fuckers. I just, man, dude, it pisses me off to no end. When you have Jamal Adams, yeah, he got hurt, but dude. Oh my God, I fucking hate this fan base, man. I just. I worry too much about the fans. I got to stop. I'm losing it. But
okay, let me just say this. This man has been attacked like nonstop. It just gets to you after a while, being attacked so much for being correct.
That's why the comments off. If you didn't know that, I was getting death threats.
Don't
get me shit that you weren't doing death threats, you motherfuckers. Don't do that shit to me, because you know damn well that you are in the wrong. You know what? This man was absolutely right. I'd rather go through hell and back for the Pat Bullen fucking legacy, not this John Elway bullshit. So you know what? You can all go fuck yourselves. And you know what? At the end of the day, I wish nothing but the best for you people, but my fucking God, get your fucking shit together, dude. Because you know what? Watch fucking film. Just take a look. Justin Simmons.
Please take a look at Justin. We're begging you. Please watch Justin Simmons.
He sucks. He fucking sucks. Patrick Surtain. What did I say in the pre-draft process? What did I fucking say? Because I watch film. He struggles with underneath routes.
I was going to say,
what did they do?
Yeah. Well, and also, if you get a big, physical receiver like Metcalf, he just
Oh, and Metcalf was talking shit to Surtain because he was schooling him.
He was getting him in his head. See, there's a difference between Surtain and Bailey. That never would.
But I never let that happen.
No, but believe me, there'd be mutual respect there. But Surtain is good in applicable ways. But I think that
He's Camp Bailey.
No, but this is where you need Fangio. You need a guy like Fangio.
Listen, my pro comparison for Patrick Surtain was Antonio Cromartie, a hell of a corner, but he was a stiff corner just like Surtain. Surtain's a stiff corner. If you don't know that by now, you must be playing Madden 23 way too much, because I
just said what you said. Basically, you do a whip route, you come out and just boom, that's it.
But it's one game doesn't mean I don't think the Denver Broncos are going to be they're going to be the worst team in the league.
We never said that. You're
going to have people that spin it like that, and I'm just getting in front of it because I'm not giving them the opportunity to do that. I'm not.
Well, they say all kinds of things. So
listen here. Where was Draymond Jones? Outside of one or two plays this game, where was he?
Gotta pay him.
Hey, this guy, man. What impact did Draymond Jones make?
What impact? Okay, Gregory had that one play. He's lucky he got that play.
One play from Gregory. Where was he? Where was Baron Browning?
There was he was there, but nowhere. It's I know.
Singleton?
Yeah. No.
Singleton.
For 3 quarters, they just relentlessly attacked that.
The problem with Seattle, the fourth quarter, they went away from it. And that's when I saw Denver.
And they went away from running the football.
Well, they got away from what they were doing best for 3 quarters, and you saw Denver getting back into the game slowly but surely. And that's when I was like, here we go. They're going to win it by a field goal.
Yeah, I'm telling you that they could have had they had their act together, just like the Broncos. Both teams could have outright won that game. Both teams could have done it if they had. But it's week 1. Get the rust knocked off.
That's true. That's why I said play players in the preseason.
But it was a very entertaining game. I enjoyed it.
Teams. 53-man roster. Our special teams suck, dude.
Well, I thought the special teams was better than what I saw last year. It's
okay.
A work in progress, like I said, still a work in progress.
Okay.
But I mean, I didn't see a guy run at 50 yards back, like last year.
A guy in Montreal, Washington in the goal line.
But one thing I'll give Seattle, I got to give credit where credit's due. Seattle's special teams isn't too bad.
No, they're very good special teams.
And that's why, give me the answer, why do these teams have good special teams? Because
player development, 53-man roster.
50 depth.
Not just names, 53-man roster.
Exactly.
Defense, they were fast, physical, and we told you not to sleep on the defense either because me and him watch film.
Now, here's something people can gripe about, and I'll bat with them. Clock management.
Right. We were speaking throughout this game, and they were driving, and I'm like, dude, they're letting the clock run.
I know. And I just keep thinking of what did we hear all preseason from the 8 turd polishers, right?
Clock management's been.
Hackett just solved the clock management problem.
Okay.
They've solved the clock management problem.
Just like they solved their defense. Just like they solved their depth on this team.
I'm just going to say you are not going to be hosting the Buffalo Bills in the AFC Championship. You can kiss that goodbye. But there are building things. There are some building things you can build on.
What the offense is doing. I love what they did. I love what they did in this game. Outside of the 2 fumbles because of Melvin fucking Gordon and Javonte. But my God, dude. Melvin Gordon, dude. What a joke. Well, I don't understand. I don't understand the hype around this guy. This guy sucks. not because of the fumble, because he's no Javonte, man. He's no Mike Boone.
Well, it's like this. I just don't like the pay structure.
It's not just the pay structure. I just don't like Melvin Gordon in general. I never liked him coming out of Wisconsin. And you know what? I said this to you before we got. I'm sorry, I'm interrupting, but this is the last thing I'll say. I said that I'm a huge Nebraska Cornhusker fan, and they fired Scott Frost, and hopefully they get their shit together. But I said Nathaniel Hackett pulled a Scott Frost. I did. I said that. I said he pulled a Scott Frost with clock management and stupid shit at the end. I knew it. I freaking knew it.
Well, it's not Shermer.
Oh God, yes.
It's not Shermer. So perhaps
give offensive line coach credit too. You got to give him credit. Butch Berry, good job, man.
Butch Berry, yeah. Butch Berry, yeah.
Good job, man.
Absolutely, it was a great job.
Berry, Butch Berry, I gave you a lot of shit, but good job, man. I wanted Mike Munchak, but
and everybody working with the offensive line players, yes, both sides were getting away with stuff. We'll just say that. I'm not going to say that the Broncos were, it's just the Broncos. Garrett Bowles, look. No, both sides were getting away with stuff, and the refs, they tried to stay out of this on both sides the best they could. You could say they got some home cooking, which they didn't. The Broncos got a home cooking too. That was a free first down.
I got some news here.
Okay, let's hear
it. Ex teammates of Russell Wilson are roasting him and Broncos country right now.
No. But wait a second. They have every right to, because what did they hear?
Super Bowl.
What was it they were hearing? They were going to get how they were going to be walked all over.
You don't think players look at what you guys say?
you had what you did is you had people like, the 8 turd polishers running their mouths.
In the national media.
Then the national media jumped on, but they were more because of it was more out of the princess quarterback thing. Let's ride the princess quarterback, because obviously nobody knew what exactly. We didn't really know exactly what was going to happen. There's the mystery, right, that surrounds, you don't know until you know.
You know what I found very interesting, and I don't think a lot of people are going to say this. I thought Russell Wilson had some timing issues today. I think that
I attribute that to knocking the rust off. I attribute you're with a brand new group of people. I want to say this. This is what I meant to say from the very beginning. Or maybe I did say it. I'm getting old. I can't remember.
Russ, you happy because we won week 1? We'll show you.
Russell Wilson, I don't have an issue with at this point, other than that big contract. But if you gave me $100 million, whatever, $250 million, whatever, I'm not going to walk away from that. And anything that's your problem is your problem. You don't have the defensive players really that you think you have. That's your problem.
The only issue I have with Russell Wilson, and this goes to a lot of quarterbacks in the league, but the one thing I have an issue with is, number one, he holds onto the ball way too long for my liking. And number two, he leaves a lot of easy plays on the field.
I thought they got away from that a little tonight.
I attribute Nathaniel Hackett for getting him into those easy plays, and I will give Hackett that. Hackett, dude, I was very impressed with Hackett offensively.
Yeah, we both were. We were like, hey, man, maybe we finally got something here. As all the toxicity is trying to get.
But again, we even have to say this is week 1, and I want to see this against better competition. So
correct. You got correct.
Serve it just for that.
Yes.
Because we got to look at that too. Week 1, this is week 1 here. People, and it's kind of funny. This was a record that ESPN did, and I actually have to give them credit for this. The teams, well, this went to quarterbacks too, but the teams that didn't play their starters in the preseason had a combined record now with Russell Wilson 3-8. I'm telling you right now, dude, this is why preseason. You guys laugh at me in the preseason.
Or the offseason. That's when they shine the most.
Preseason, you guys just think dude, I'm telling you, this is why I take preseason a little bit more seriously than most folks, because I said that we and him said it. This is going to be a close game. Me and him said this wasn't going to be the blowout game that people were saying.
Well, and I want to say this: the fans that are the most bitter are the ones that know football the least, because they'll let 8 channels of turd polishers tell them everything they want to hear. They don't want to think critically. They don't want to watch film. They don't want to ask, they don't want to ask, wow, was it really just the quarterback? Was it really just the coach? Was it really just this? Why we were the cellar dweller in our division? Is there maybe, just go out on a limb here, maybe there were some other reasons besides quarterback and coach. Those are the people who are going to be the most bitter, because they just can't get it.
No, they won't.
Listen, they believe, just religiously believe, and now those are the people that are death threatening you. It's not the fans that know, well, I'm not. There's plenty of fans that are like, I'm not buying this Bronco thing just yet.
I agree, and I completely agree with that. And the people
that consider the source of where those, I'm going to say it again. Vegas got it wrong. I was laughing at that. What did I tell you, though? You remember about that guy's telling me about making bets? And I said to you, you know what? I said, this is the game you want to put money on Seattle. You want to put money on Seattle because this is going to be a tight game.
Yeah, you're right.
This is the game that, they blew it. Las Vegas blew that one. I said, there's no way the Broncos are. I mean, I don't know what they were thinking. I just went along with the hype. There had no statistics. There was no logic behind their decision. That's why I knew that would be an easy bet for Las Vegas. Forget this guy and his stupid bullshit. It's the bet was with Las Vegas. That's where you'd make the money. Then the national media, they do what they do best, bullshit. Oh, we're riding a princess quarterback. Look at us go. Let's ride. Oh, yeah. Everybody, gobbling it up. And all that did was just piss Seattle. No wonder what do you think their players are doing? Now, Seattle's going to have to do 16 more games, but they don't have a big contract, and they can start figuring out what they need to do. Geno Smith, they got Drew Lock there. They got quarterbacks they got the quarterbacks. They got the quarterbacks to really start building that team over there. That's what they got. I don't know what the Broncos are going to do defensively now that they've seen it ain't all that.
Oh, sorry. You were
playing, so.
You were no. It's just I'm exhausted. But anyway, you were bringing up a great point about the energy on the sideline. You're not just going to get that from Seattle. You're not, because all the crap you guys been running your mouth through.
Yeah, running your mouth. Yeah.
You keep running your mouth.
Well, I think the Texans feel they got a shot. I think the Colts. I'm sure they're not in any way intimidated.
Dude, Houston. I'm telling you, they.
You got him next week. You got him next week.
Houston, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying Houston took a good Colts team and they tied and they went in overtime. So,
well, they got the Colts, then 49ers. Maybe their brand new quarterback is, hey, I got a Denver's defense on my schedule. Maybe I can make some throws. I scramble around a little if I have to.
It's not going to be hard to throw on this team. I mean, we saw that tonight.
No, that's what I said. I said that during the whole offseason. I said this is a team just begging to be thrown on.
It's not. We didn't play our starters. It's
there's no excuses now. It's done.
I don't want.
Excuses are done. They're done.
If you comment that on here, or if you comment that on my channel, I'm getting rid of your comments because I'm not dealing with that bullshit
Yeah,
excuse.
no more excuses. The excuses are gone.
This is it.
Yeah, man. Defensively, you wish you had Fangio not only for 3 years. You wish that you would have let him build this defense the way he wanted to do it.
Half the time I don't even really care about comments, and number two, I really don't even read them because it's a waste of my time. And number three, I just have better things to do with my life than just focusing everything on football. I have a job outside of here. I don't need to, oh my God, I'm waking up. Oh my God, I don't have a job. I got better things to do in my life. So
Anyway, you're starting to talk about yourself.
I know.
Yeah. I'm talking about the defense.
Well, defensively, this team's screwed. Whew, Draymond Jones, man. Yeah. You know what?
The Jets, they got a chance with the Jets. So you think maybe that, yeah.
We did some review, what was it, 2 years ago when we did one? I did one on Draymond Jones, and you're a fucking idiot. He's the next Aaron Donald.
Oh yeah, well of course I'm the next Aaron Donald. The Broncos brought me in. Those same people would say I'm the next Aaron Donald. So again, like I said, consider the source.
Just like they said, Justin Simmons is the next Steve Atwater.
Now this is the way I look at it. We are the Broncos authority. We're the authority on the Denver Broncos.
We got to give you a spanking when it's, unfortunately.
No, we are the authority on the Denver Broncos because, like I said, Vegas didn't get it. National didn't get it except for Rich Ivers, and the 8 turd polishers didn't get it.
I agree.
We got it. We always get it.
Yeah,
We're always on.
Close game. I said Denver was going to win in a close game. I never said it was going to be a blowout win. This guy was the only. You were right. You were the one that was right. I said Denver was going to win in a close game.
Rich Eisen said that it was going to be close and Seattle was going to win. Me and him picked it all. We got it all the way nailed across. Me and Rich Eisen.
Good job. Now,
I am going to toot my horn because of all the crap we took.
Yeah.
Not just for this, but so much crap. Even, it's like it's a flea. It's not an elephant. That's an elephant. It's a flea. It's not an elephant. It's an elephant. Just they do refuse to see. But I say, again, the people that are the most upset about this are the ones that don't understand it. They don't get it. They choose not to. And I just say this: if you want to feel good, there's 8 channels that make you feel good. Nothing changes. I mean, good, bad, we'll bring it to you. We were impressed. There was things that impressed us.
I agree.
Oddly enough, the things that everybody wants to get rid of, Hackett, right? What I said, it'd be, you watch, this guy's going to be the first.
Bronco fans are already saying that they need to get rid of him. So
it's not his fault. Okay, first of all, it's not his fault that you believed like a child that this was going to be a blowout. And we're going on our way to 13 and whatever records, whatever you have in your mind. Okay, it's not his fault. You believe this shit.
Watch film.
I know.
Watch film. Watch film. Watch film. Watch fucking film.
The Seattle Seahawks, they have a guy that does film. He does a pretty good job, doesn't he?
Yeah, because he was attacking the middle of the field for 3 quarters.
Oh, no, I meant they have a fan that breaks down film.
Yeah.
Seattle does. He does a pretty good job, right?
Yeah, he did.
And guess what? He can actually be critical with his team and not get attacked.
Yeah,
he can't. Fan,
because he's actually, he's like us. He's like
us.
And anybody in this comment section saying that you need to ban your channel, you're a piece of shit, you're everything under the sun, know.
Yeah. No, it's that when I say toxic fans,
my channel ain't going anywhere. I don't ask for subscriptions, and I don't give a fuck what you think of me. So
we're the Denver Broncos authority. Okay, the Denver Broncos didn't even get this right. To be honest with you.
Oh, that is true. That is true.
We get it right. We just do.
What do we do? Because what do we do? Because what do we do?
Watch film.
What do we do? What do we do? What do we
film? Watch film.
Oh, but film doesn't matter. So
no, what? I don't know why. What?
Fucking
Don't watch
losers.
that. Remember that Buffalo game? Oh no. Oh no. Whoa, don't you watch that film? Yeah. You know, at this game, no, it didn't happen.
Understand that Buffalo Bills game had a lot bigger issues than you people want to give Denver. Like, you really think that it was just a preseason game, right? A preseason game. And you know what? At the end of the day, it's week 1. We're still going to go to the Super Bowl. We're still going to go to the Super Bowl because you know what? I'm listening to 8 turd polishers tell me how great this team. Whoa, it's you know what? You forgot to mention this too. I gotta give Nathaniel Hackett this. They didn't go bombs away Wilson. Thank you.
Well, that was the problem. That was the problem all along. That was
all along. We were having doing what they're doing, methodically moving up and down the field with a balanced attack offensively.
This guy that does a lockdown, he can't hold my jock strap. But didn't he say unleash the Wilson? They didn't do it. They didn't attack it. Oh, they didn't unleash. They didn't unleash.
Yeah, they did.
Smart.
They did exactly what me and this guy did because you know what? We watch film. I don't give a shit what you people think of me. I really don't. It's hilarious to think that I actually give a lot of my time to this people. And tonight is going to be the axe in the fucking handle because I'm done with these people. I'm done. Last time.
There you go. You're talking about yourself again.
Oh, yeah.
You're talking about yourself again.
Oh, yeah.
I think there's a guy that is rubbing off on you. Rubbing. The pun intended, rubbing.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Spooning.
Fuck that guy.
I'm spooning with my cult leader.
Go hold my beer.
Oh, boy. We're just having a little fun. We earned it. We earned a little
We did.
bit.
And you all can go fuck yourself. But anyway, like I said, there's a lot.
There's people that earn that. That you got to understand. There are people that earn that. You
do realize this was going to be amped up tenfold because we got Russell Wilson, right? You think the last few years have been bad? You Denver Bronco fans, you think that you guys have had it rough? Be a Nebraska Husker fan for fucking a decade and a half. You think that it's been rough for you guys? I'm a Husker fan.
Go Navy. Go Navy. Go Navy.
Yeah, go Northwestern. Yeah. Go Duke.
Duke.
Yeah, I'd be a Husker fan for a decade and a half and see how that feels.
Well, I think it'd be even worse being a Notre Dame fan.
Oh, but anyway, I get to get back here.
It could be real bad.
There's positives to take away from this. I'm very impressed by the offense. I love how they used certain people schematically. I love how they spread the football around. I really love, the tight ends in this game. Andrew Beck, thank you for using this guy. I know.
I like that. No, I know. And how many broadcasts did we do? How many?
We're talking about ourselves here. I
know. Love me some me.
I really love it.
Hi there, Chad. Oh yeah, I love you too. Oh, hi, Nikki. Oh, hey. Oh, this is a shout out to you, Ralph. Oh man, just love it. Me some you, love me some me.
Yeah, love myself.
Love myself.
But anyway, I really like
love myself.
But
Kelly.
God. But anyway, I really loved how they used Andrew Beck, and this is why I didn't want to get rid of Andy Janovich. You remember him? Yes, a fullback. Finally, we used a fullback fucking correctly. We haven't done that in 3-4 years.
I know, but you know what I liked about it, and maybe this was something that Locked On actually talked about, was he said we'll see things we hadn't seen before. And the one thing I thought was just fantastic was the Janovich / tight end hybrid.
The Mike Munchak system?
Yeah, a hybrid. Yes. I saw Mike Munchak in here. So maybe he's doing some consulting, on the side here because
Well,
there was a lot of.
I love how they use the tight ends in a methodical way. They used them. They blocked correctly. I mean, Eric Saubert. Can we please again? Greg Dulcich, where was he?
Not a good draft. Not a
Nick
good
Burrito.
draft. Not a good draft. Not a good draft.
Nick Burrito. Baron Browning. I don't know. Justin Simmons, Draymond Jones,
Gregory.
Kwan Williams.
Well, Gregory had that. He had that. He had
One
that.
play. One play. One out of how many?
And lucky because of Metcalf being an idiot.
Holding the ball way out here for the guy to strip the ball.
If he doesn't hit that ball, he's fired to me. You know what? He had to do that because if he missed that opportunity, wow, we would have. If he got that first down, we would have showed that on the film. We would have been all over that. He had to do that. He didn't have a choice.
I agree.
He didn't have a choice.
You didn't have a choice. You did.
I am excited. I am excited about the offense and the way they're using it. I absolutely am. They got Russell Wilson on top of it. I'm excited about that.
We're going to the Super Bowl, man.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far. I'm not going that far.
I'm joking.
But I'm excited.
We're going to host.
I am excited. I am excited.
Well, I'm not what this offense does defensively. Holy shit! Is it a crap? Vic Fangio, he sucks, right? Vic Fangio.
Well, this goes to that contract. Is that I don't know how you're going to fix this defense. It's.
You have so much money tied to players on that defense.
DJ Jones was a good pickup. He actually played that nose guard, right? He played nose
tackle. And he actually, I got to
nose tackle. Yeah, he played nose tackle, and yeah,
he did good.
Yeah, and again, we'll eat crow. We didn't like that move,
and I ate crow on it. I've eaten crow on it.
But I think though we just need more of that in the middle.
I don't think you're going to get. I don't think what you're going to get. You're talking about the run defense. I don't think you're going to get that consistently throughout the year. I think you're going to have games here and there that are going to look good. But
yeah, true. I mean, look at Seattle's offensive line that's only getting started. They're only getting started.
Wait till we play the Colts offensive line.
Oh.
Garrett Nelson against Draymond.
Matt Ryan has got to be licking his chops, man. Look, after tonight.
The Ravens?
Well, the Ravens, they know the Broncos. They know all about the Broncos defense. So did the Raiders.
Offensive line? The Chiefs offensive line?
Well, after a year of it being revamped under the belt. Oh, you know what?
I got shit for that. I will oil myself up for that shit. I got so much shit for that.
Here's the thing. I would love it if we would have let Fangio had got the defensive players and built this thing up the way it developed the players. Hold on. And where this offense is going with Russell Wilson, then you could sell me on. Yes. You could start selling me on the Super Bowl idea. Start selling me. I would start saying this is a force to be reckoned with.
Okay. I would have Nathaniel Hackett as my head coach, and I would have Vic Fangio as my DC. But there has to be a balance.
Could you imagine if they did bring back Fangio?
Oh yeah, I don't even
these toxic fuckers would just lose it. But Hackett would know. I mean, they maybe because you got Elway out of the way or whatever. But man, that would be so great.
You know what I think I overlooked is, I think I shit on this Hackett thing. I really do. Like, I know it's one game, but just I got to go back and watch the film.
Well, we got to see this consistently. That we got to.
But again,
right consistently.
The one thing that is encouraging to me is outside the scripted plays, there were things that I really like, dude, there were really things I was like, fuck yeah, like they're good. It was a balance on that offense. I haven't seen that in years. And that's what gives me excitement, because as a film junkie and as a schematics person, a bit team builder, when you make, dude, like honestly, like there were plays where I'm just like you saw screenplays for the first time in years. You saw them use Jerry Jeudy in a way that I kind of hope they use KJ Hamler in. But hey, if Jerry Jeudy looks like that consistently, I'm fine with it. I know you don't like him. I don't like him either. But
Well, I'll say this. This is what I have to say. Everybody else covers and goes man up. They played him soft.
They did.
Everybody mans up. But that if he can do what he did on that touchdown, we can see more of that. I'm on board.
This is where I'll counter with that. You do realize they were using him in a creative way. Like before they snapped the ball, they were doing a lot of those rollouts, which I really love. That's the Kyle Shanahan offense I love. And I thought the Seattle defense was wearing down a little bit, and you saw that. But when they were doing those bootleg passes, you saw them before the play snap. They were moving him around, and that's what I'm like. Yes, thank you. Instead of just having him be stagnant on one side, move him around. Same with Hamler. I really want them to use Hamler in that.
They need to get Hamler more involved. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm fine with the tight ends. Running.
Yeah.
Javon.
Offensively, yes, this is good stuff. I love this stuff offensively. I don't want him to get away from playing smart football. Love the offense.
I love the balance. Offensively. I loved the balanced schematic way of how they did things. I loved it.
I just hope Russell Wilson doesn't get, and I hope the fans aren't right in Seattle that Russell Wilson is it's all about my MVP. It's all, I'm just going to bomb, try to rack yards up. And it all costs ultimately. Yeah, with this defense. The other thing. You know what I think? What I think is that I think they're aware of this defense. I think they're aware of it. I think they have to try to stay out on the field longer to keep that defense off.
You think that that's part of the why they were a little bit more balanced than usual, maybe? I could see that. I think you're right.
When I was watching the preseason, Hackett was just like every time the defense was out there, it's like I mentioned that. I said, look at his facial expression. Look at.
And you know what? The one thing about Nathaniel Hackett is we got to give him more. Dude, I think he knows. I think he knows what the fuck he's doing. I really do. I think that.
Well, I never put the guy down. Okay, my thing was with Elway.
Well, obviously, but you could see that.
I didn't know. I just said I don't know until I see what this guy's going to do.
But again, this isn't your Vance Joseph. Okay, where he's told what to say. I think that there's still that Elway stink in the organization. I don't think Elway's there, but I don't. How can I say this in a way that's understanding?
There's residue. There's still residue.
Hackett looks more. You saw Joseph and you saw Fangio on the sideline. They looked stiff and they didn't look. They didn't look. He
looks like he belongs there. He looks like he's at home.
He looks like he belongs there, but he's
at home.
He has that confidence that I really like in a coach. I do.
I'm not worried about the clock manager. They'll figure it out.
They will.
They're gonna have to coordinate plays that they have to tell Wilson, man, dude, you got to time out. And
if
Williams, you got to know when to step out of bounds, dude. You got to get.
I know.
Maybe again, this is one of these Russ things. Like, and then it's like, fuck, we got to get out of bounds. We got to. Russell Wilson, I have every confident. I'm confident that he knows that. I am confident that he'll get the word across. I'm actually very excited about the Russell Wilson thing. As far as Russell Wilson's concerned, I'm not happy with the contract because the cart was definitely put in front of the horse.
Time out. I know you're excited about the Russell Wilson thing.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you right now, this team is still muddling the middle team.
No, I know that. That's not what I'm getting at. I'm not getting into Super Bowls and
I just
it's a process. It really is a process. It's not just here's a
with the
quarterback, Super Bowl,
we're not going to the Super Bowl.
quarterback, Super Bowl. No, it doesn't work like that, child.
We're not going to the Super Bowl, but
Oh, no.
But again, there's some encouraging signs, but there's also detail-oriented thing that the natural fan won't see that me and you saw throughout this game. We were, like we said, me and you, a lot of people don't understand this. Me and you, we were talking basically this half of this game, entire game. We were actually pretty pumped up of what we were seeing from the offense.
I gotta say this too.
Do it.
People don't. It was funny because, man, we'd see Seattle do some really cool stuff. We're like, look at that, man. Look at that play. And then the Broncos would do some cool stuff. Ah, look at that play. So we were just getting into the whole football thing. Like, it was just great to see. And it was a close game. And I was stuck with the Steelers. It was the only thing I could stuck with the Steelers and Bengals. It was like the game from hell. It was like a
lot of people extrude. We're not, people say that we're these evil people. We're these, toxic people. We're not. When we're off camera, I mean, I'm usually just like, yeah, well.
Well, you did a video about you previewed the game, and I said, that's the Colby that and nobody ever gets to see. I see all the time. It's like, I tell people, I said, I got to get this guy coffee sometimes. When we're talking, it's like, do you need some coffee? Yeah. You need some coffee? It's because he's Colby's like this and talking about this and that. And, well, we got this over here. I mean, he's always like this. And then when the camera comes on, and I was like, God, where does this guy come from, man? This is the guy you have to give caffeine to when we're off camera.
I'm two-faced.
No, you just let those guys
Two-faced.
You just let those guys get to you.
Fuck them.
Yeah, just we're going to keep doing what we do best. Obviously, our track record speaks for itself. It just can't be denied. I mean, this is the end, I guess. But there's things I'm looking forward to. And I don't want to just be negative all the time. So
I agree. Like I said, we started off this going at, but again, when we get into what we really talk about, and again, my channel isn't about this a lot. My channel is about getting players I can help this. And you guys don't get that. You guys don't understand. I wanted Charles Cross. You guys don't understand. I wanted a Jordan Davis. Could you imagine Jordan Davis next to DJ Jones?
I know. I know. They can't see that.
And Seattle and the Eagles and the Lions, that was an entertaining game. Oh, Lions suck. They don't have a good offensive line there. No. Okay.
Okay, I'm very excited about the Hackett thing. Not very excited about the defense. It's frustrating when when I see Justin Simmons, it is just, and that's why we get so upset, because we see it time and time on film. And
it was bad.
It's horrible. I know.
It was, dude. I said once didn't I say, just wait. I said, just wait. You're like, wow, the defense is actually, stopping them. And I'm like, okay, just wait. And I said, look at this seam route. They're going to have a seam route with the tight end. And I saw Simmons come down. I'm like, there we go. He's sending it right there. And right in
home run ball. And where's Simmons? You're supposed to be back there. You're the safety. Nobody back there. You're the guy that's supposed to be back there. You can't make it up. But that's what you get. You get to be a top 3 for doing that kind of shit. What did Jesse Bates do?
What did Mika Fitzpatrick
do? They saved touchdowns. That's what they did. That's all we did.
Mika Fitzpatrick?
Yeah, he sucks, right? Yeah.
He sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you remember that play at the beginning of the game where I know it's frustrating. You remember the game when Seattle did Seattle did a hook right on Surtain, and then Simmons is just slowly, just coming into the fray when he was supposed to have the underneath there.
Yeah. I stopped the ball from going into the net, right? That's my job. I'm like the guy in the back in soccer, that stays back.
Simmons, as a player, you couldn't have broke on that play and intercepted it, or at least try and do something to get the incomplete pass there or tip. No, because that's not what you do. Because you're so a fucking party.
Well, he's probably putting on a press conference right now.
Oh, he is. Yeah, Monday Night Football. Oh my God, Denver's gonna destroy Seattle.
I never be honest with you. I absolutely did not understand that. That was like confusing to me.
We got Russell Wilson. We're going to the Super Bowl.
Well, you got a princess. I don't know what they're going to do with all this winning.
My nails.
I got my nails done. It's gonna be a Super Bowl. Yeah. Okay, honey. Okay, that's fine. No, go fetch a beer. Thank you.
Yeah, go fetch my beer, please.
Okay, they look orange and blue to you. That's what passes as sports talk radio these days. All right, anything else?
No.
No.
But, I mean, hey, we get to play the Texans. That might be the game where we just...
You'll see.
Yeah, I can't wait.
You'll see.
Yeah, we're going to beat the Texans by 40.
We'll fire hack it right there. If we lose that, that's it. You're gone.
But we're going to beat the Houston Texans by 40.
We will make Russell Wilson the head coach. That's what's got to be done.
My God. No, the defensive coordinator head coach.
And the defense. Russell, you get their defensive coordinator.
Oh, we only gave up 16 points. Or 17 points.
True. Only.
Yeah. Only. Wait till we play the good teams.
Only this time.
40 burger.
Well, Houston put 20 on the Colts defense. 20 could do it. Keep fumbling the ball. Keep going in there. Whoop.
Oh, dude, I saw that fumble. I'm like, yeah, it's Russell Wilson's fault because Drew Lock handed the ball off to he handed off the ball wrong. So Russell Wilson handed off the ball wrong there, Cecil Lammey.
Yeah. Well, that's the kind of professional analysis you get over there. But I think the Texans, looking at the Texans, they can look at things that worked, and they can look at things that Seattle did that didn't work. I think playing soft. I think what you got to do with Denver, really, to be honest with you, you got to be a man-up team. You got to be able to, you got to play the receivers man-to-man, not soft.
And I'm just telling you right now, Ravens do that perfectly.
They're built for that. Plus, they're built
for it.
Push up the middle.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now, don't sleep on this Texans offense. Do not sleep on that offensive line, man. They have rebuilt that O-line, and they're a power running team.
Well, who's the quarterback there?
David Mills, but they're not paying.
He's not a princess. He's not a princess. You can't have him. That's why they're also so pissed off because, I mean, their quarterback in Seattle is not bad. He's not a slouch,
Sucks, Geno. He sucked. Remember, no one gave.
Yeah, of course. He's not a princess. He's not. He won.
People are just mad because Deshaun Watson didn't stay in Houston, and look how that debacle worked out for him in Cleveland.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Thank God we didn't get Deshaun Watson and Aaron Rodgers. Oh, thank you.
If Elway just had his way, if he just no, Aaron Rodgers did not want to come here. I think somebody talked Elway off the ledge with Deshaun Watson because I know that there was talk that he really wanted him. I think somebody somewhere, maybe it was Fangio, you could think, talked him off the ledge on that one.
God, could you imagine? Holy shit. Oh, God. Deshaun Watson, yeah, come here and we'll give you the highest paid guaranteed contract in the league, and then you'll be out for half a year,
Well, about 3 or 4 years ago, I was talking with a Steeler fan, and I said, Roethlisberger should have sent him out to pasture, so you guys could start getting they would have had Josh out. They could have done all that. Anyway, So the guy asked me, he says, if you had a choice of any quarterback, and this was about 3 years ago, I said, what that's currently playing, which one would you have? Brady. I said, well, I don't think the system that we have really fits him. And I said, probably Russell Wilson. And oddly enough, we get him. Also, I said, when the Colts cut the tie on Manning, I said, he'll be in Denver. Just saying. I also am the guy that said Shanahan is going to get fired. We'll see. No way. He's going to get fired, and it's going to be soon. He gets fired. Because I knew Pat Bowlen. I knew Pat Bowlen wasn't going to put up with the bullshit.
But you don't know your shit. So.
But I don't know my shit. You know, we're just the authority on the Denver Broncos.
Yep. We're a joke.
Yeah, we just don't know what we're talking about.
No, that's why we're track record speaks for itself.
Absolutely, it's they only wish they had a track record like us.
They won't. They never will. They'll just
because you're paid to spin bullshit. So.
They'll just continue.
The Broncos would do. I'll tell you what. I think the Broncos benefited more from our channel than they did listening to how great they were.
I agree. Yeah, I agree with that.
Because it looked like they actually started doing, at least offensively, things we were talking about. They did everything we said not to do defensively, and look how that worked out. They only got 17 points or 16 points, whatever it was, you know. Only this time. Only this time.
Okay.
Like
that's why subscriptions have been going up, right?
Yeah,
that's why you're.
They're gonna go. How's that? How's telling us what we? Yeah, how's telling us? We don't know what we're talking about. How's that working out for you so far? I think I'm going to just put that on the description. That's all I was going to say. How's telling us what we don't know?
Comments just to come forward. Oh, you fucking, Yeah. And I won't comment because I don't give a shit.
Yeah. Anyway, so I'm done.
I'm done.
All right. We'll check the film out and we'll talk about film.
Yeah, we'll talk back and forth and we'll tell you what we saw on film. I'll get on it. I'll get on it. I will get on it tonight. Oh, I don't watch film. Okay. I mean, do you want to see my notes? I have like 2 full notebooks of 2023 prospects all ready to go. So 2 full notebooks.
Oh, we don't want those. We don't. They all ball out wherever they go. But no. We want Nick Burrito. We want Dulcich. That's what we want.
Who?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
Delaney. I mean, he was on the inactive. Who?
Yeah.
DeMarcus who? Okay.
Jewel who?
Oh my God.
Turner who?
Cool.
Turner what? Turner, yeah.
Josie Jewell. Good job, man. Kenny fucking Young. He's on the Buccaneers.
He's on the well, like the Buccaneers. They don't know anything about defense. They
yeah.
They don't get defense at all.
The Buccaneers suck, but they helped the Cowboys to what? 3 points.
They don't know defense.
No.
Go listen to those 8 other channels. Just that's all I can say.
Yep.
All right. Take care.
Take care.
All right. Bye.